Hello, everybody, again. This video is about picking up on Chronicles. Going through these Chronicles, instead of reading through them all, and it's very repetitive. It's sort of cyclical. You get one or two or three bad kings that do evil in the eyes of God and punishes them. And there's a good king who corrects it, changes it back. It's kind of like our political system, this country. It's just constantly changing back and forth, back and forth. So mankind, just God's people, Hebrews, and mankind in general have followed God and turned away from him, followed God, turned away from him over and over and over again. So that's why there are no more chances for us en masse. Chances are individual basis. Each of us to change our ways, get on the right path before it's too late, because we're out of time. And this picked up with number 33, 2nd Chronicles. Talk about Manasseh, who took over from Hezekiah. Took over when he was 12 years old, reigned for 55 years. He did evil in the eyes of the Lord, sacrificing children, worshiping evil, worshiping demons, which they think was God, but was demons. Just doing bad things in the eyes of the Lord. So he punished them. And his son, Amon, he was 22 years old when he became king. He reigned for just 2 years. He did evil in the eyes of the Lord. He worshipped and offered sacrifices to all the idols that his father had made. Unlike his father, he did not humble himself. Manasseh humbled himself for the end, which increased his guilt. So he was assassinated, and they made Josiah, his son, king in his place. Josiah was 8 years old when he became king, reigned for 31 years. He did what was right in the eyes of the Lord, and followed the ways of his father David, not turning aside to the right or to the left. He began to purge Judah and Jerusalem of all the high places, the Asherah poles, was much what those are, and the false idols, and the altars to the Baals, which are the evil gods, the demons. One of the fallen seven, I believe. Then some of his people turned against him, I believe. No, they found one of his priests found the book of the law of the Lord that had been given through Moses. How it became lost, I don't know. He gave it to the king. He read it and seen how much wrong that people had been doing. So he tried to straighten out the people and follow the right path of God and adhere to God's laws. And eventually he died. And his son, Jehoahaz, took over. When he was 23 years old, he became king. He reigned for 3 months. The king of Egypt dethroned him and imposed a levy of 100 talents of silver and gold. He made Eliakim, his brother, king over Judah, and changed his name to Jehoiakim. Jehoiakim was 25 years old when he became king, and he reigned for 11 years. And he did evil. He went back to doing evil in the world. Jehoiakim, the K, was brought to me by, came to me, tried to interfere with me years back, and Holy Mother Mary came, pulled her to him, summoned him to her, rather. He was powerless, of course. I was speaking with him, then I was kneeling in prayer, and then she summoned me over to her, and had me send him thus to the light. She straightened us out, basically, and had me to send him to the light. Why she didn't take my help? Because I was a gatekeeper. I'm a gatekeeper, so I just did what I was told. And he was saved. Jehoiakim back then took over his son. So he was succeeded. He was carried off to Babylon by Nebuchadnezzar. And his son Jehoiakim was 18 years old, so he became king. He reigned for 3 months and 10 days and did evil in the eyes of the Lord as well. So he was brought to Babylon as well. And Zedekiah became king over Judah and Jerusalem. He was 21 years old when he became king. He reigned for 11 years. He did evil in the eyes as well. And the Lord, the God of their ancestors, sent word to all them through his messengers again and again and again, because he had pity on his people and on his dwelling place. They turned back to the Lord, then they turn away from God again, back and forth, back and forth. And then they mocked God's messengers, despised his words, and scoffed at his prophets until the wrath of the Lord was aroused again against his people, and there was no remedy. He brought up against them the king of Babylonians again, always bringing up enemies again and again when they turned to evil. Carried them off into exile. Then after the Babylonians, then the Persians. Carried off to the Persians and the Assyrians. They just never learned. And it's the same thing today. Turn away, then you have good. Turn away, then you have good. Back and forth, back and forth. So that's why someone's plead with God. Give us one more chance. Give us one more chance. Talk to the hand. Talk to the hand. Done. There are no more chances for mankind. Done. Revelations are now. Earth's going to be remade. Again, how long that's going to take? Thousands of years? 1 year? Who knows? Only he knows. Man, people say that they've had enough chances. Think back on your own life. How many chances you've had? You strayed. You came back straight and come back. Time's running out for you. Like I said, mankind in mass, trying to gather up as many as you can. That's part of my job. The tens of thousands of others around the world that serve him to gather up as many as we can. Then it's going to be absolutely too late. So it's on an individual basis. We're all running out of time. Time to get yourself straight in the eyes of the Lord. So let's end the Second Chronicles. We'll do First Chronicles next time, which is going further back in time. It's probably going to be the same type of stuff, because then you get into Kings as well, and it's all Chronicles is just kind of what the kings did, and Kings about the history of different kings and rulers. Then you get into Samuel. So we'll see. We'll start it on First Chronicles. I don't think it's as long. Not sure. 29, so not quite as long on that one. Pick up on First Chronicles next time I post from the readings of the Bible. So again, just focus on Him, and He knows it's hard. He knows it's hard. Don't worry about mankind in mass. Don't worry about making this a better place. Everything's in His hands right now. So focus on you, and be open and ask Him what is you can do for Him, how you can serve Him, and ask for help to getting yourself right. So always stay safe. Peace of Christ. God bless.